Hey guys, so this video is specifically for twin flames. I'm a divine channeler. My name is Krisha. I do tarot readings, channeling sessions, and Akashic sessions. And I do them for twin flames, soulmates, any sort of love relationship. In general, I do it for spiritual growth because twin flames are actually a journey towards your inner self. And that is why I'm answering this question on a video here so that we can talk. Yeah, and that's why here. Okay, so the question that I've had is I've just found out I'm a twin flame, and I know that this is an eternal bond. We are in separation right now. So, how do I move on from this person? I know that I need to let it go, and that's the message that I have received. But how can I truly do this? Because I'm in a twin flame relationship, I know that I cannot find anyone better than this person for me. So, how should I move on? Why should I move on? What is the purpose of everything? So, this is a very good, very deep question. The main purpose of understanding the twin flame journey, particularly at this point in life, basically from since the 9-9 portal, if you found out you're a twin flame, or if a lot of things have been happening in your twin flame journey, then there is a divine purpose behind it. Okay, moving on from a twin flame collection, moving on from your twin flame, from your divine masculine, is not the way you would normally move on from a karmic relationship or a soulmate relationship. You have to understand the 3D and the 5D perspective. So, in a nutshell, the 3D perspective is what we see in this world around us on the earth. We can text them, we can talk to them, we can call them, we can meet them for dates, we can argue with them, we can use our words to communicate basically. That is the 3D perspective. There is a higher dimension. There are many dimensions, but let's go to the 5D, the fifth dimension, which is where we can communicate through telepathy. And twin flame telepathy is very strong. So that is what you have to rely on in your separation phase. Because the whole reason this separation is happening is because you are not fully awakened. You may feel like everything's fine, I know it, but no, the separation is happening to trigger you, to help you go deeper and dive deeper than you can even imagine. And that is why inner work is so important for twin flames, because you have the power to ascend spiritually. And I mean, we all do, but this is the path that twin flames have chosen. So the whole point of a separation is to focus on the 5D communication, not on the 3D communication. You will find that if you talk to your twin flame, if you try to help them, not help them, but if you try to talk to them and say, no, come on, give us a chance, or let's try it out, or even if you argue with them, whatever you try to do in the 3D world, it probably won't work. You have to focus on the 5D world because your twin flame separation is telling you that you need to look deep within. They are there with you in the 5D. They are not there with you in the 3D because you need to awaken your 3D self to ascend to the 5D self. So that is what is happening. And this is where moving on comes in. Because moving on in a normal relationship will be learning the lessons, appreciating that person if they're karmic or a soulmate, or if they're a soulmate then you feel good about it and you may want to stay friends with them in some situations. That can also happen, but you don't feel the same way for them as you did at the start of that lesson. And that is very common for karmic or soulmate relationships. If you can overcome it, then yes, that can happen with very high level soulmates, by the way. But with a twin flame connection, every single time you win something, like you do inner work and you get better at being yourself, your twin flame will get closer to you. Your telepathy will improve. You'll feel like you can hear them, you can see them, you can feel them, you can hear their thoughts, you can understand how they're feeling, you can feel their energy. And that is a sign that you're communicating more effectively in the 5D than the 3D. So moving on in a twin flame relationship does not mean that you just move on, take on the lessons, and then you're like, I don't want to think about this person. That's not going to happen. Just understand that this person is working on themselves just as you are working on yourself. All you can focus on is your inner work. Focus on what you need to do. Do I need to work on myself? Do I need to work on being financially stable? Do I need to take a stand for myself in front of society, in front of my friends, my family? What is it that I need to do to make my life more happy, more comfortable for me? Focus on those things. Journaling is a great tool. I really, really recommend it. Like, journaling is I feel like it's the best form of inner work, because you're essentially becoming your own therapist. So yeah, moving on is working on yourself in a twin flame journey. It is understanding that you need to work on yourself, they need to work on themselves, but essentially you are both moving towards one point, and that is union. And understanding union is a whole new dynamic. I'm going to share more about this, but I don't want to make this particular video too long. But I hope that explains how you can move on in a twin flame journey. I'm just going to summarize that very quickly. Okay, so the number one thing in moving on in a twin flame journey is to understand that you do not completely move on from someone in a way that you let go of them or you push them away. The second thing is communicating with them in the 5D realm, and also there will also be times when you need to give them energetic space as well to be themselves. The main thing is not to be in the waiting energy, but to focus on yourselves. Divine feminines, this is a very, very big message for you. The more you focus on yourself, the stronger your aura gets. The stronger your aura gets, the more your divine masculine is going to be attracted to you. And it's not just about being attracted to you, he gets inspired by you. So that is the whole point of this separation. And that is why moving on in a twin flame relationship is not the usual moving on term. This is where you understand the difference between attachment and love. So attachment and detachment. Understanding detachment in its true essence is understanding what unconditional love means. So yeah, I hope that helps. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to be doing short videos because I think the concepts are quite, it takes some time to absorb them, to get your head around them, and to understand. But think about what we've discussed today and let me know if you have any more questions. And I will be doing more videos. Like I said, I do want to build like a little twin flame library. So please post your questions, comments, anything. Even if you like this video, just drop a comment, let me know, so I know that I need to do more of these. And yeah, subscribe to my channel so you can see more. And yeah, like this video and let me know. Awesome, thank you. Oh, and if you need to book a session with me, you can also drop a comment and I'll get back to you. Thanks.